Hi, Gary here. You know those commercials you've probably seen over the last few years where it's usually a woman with a man's voiceover and she's showing all this stuff she's been buying and she's in some exotic locations, she's taking a great trip, and at the end of it you realize she's stolen this identity. Hey, it's kind of chilling, you know, and you realize, boy, I could have that happen to me. Well, here I want to talk about the 7 measures you can take to make sure you protect your identity. And I'm going to put these first 3 in the order of their occurrence, the most probable things that will happen first. And believe it or not, the number 1 is your home. The majority of identity theft takes place because someone gets access to your information while they're in your home. Family members, friends, workers, whatever it happens to be, they come in, they find the information, and it's a simple thing of picking up statements or whatever you have lying around or looking on your computer or whatever it happens to be, and they steal your identity. And it is by far number 1, way ahead of everything else. So you have to be careful about your information in your home. Number 2 is your mailbox. And I'm talking about your physical mailbox where snail mail comes in. Again, many times mail will get misrouted, go to neighbors who steal statements, or people will just steal it out of your mailbox when incoming mail, or when you're putting outgoing mail, they'll steal it out of your mailbox. So really the measure here is just to go to electronic mailbox on everything. I know it's kind of a pain, but it's important because that is much less likely for you to have your identity stolen by doing it that way. Number 3 in order is credit freeze. Now, if your identity gets stolen, the first thing that'll happen for many crooks out there is to try to apply for credit, apply for a loan. They won't be able to do that if you go to the 3 consumer reporting agencies, and that's Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Now, you only have to go to one of them, and you just put a freeze on there. Once you put a freeze on there, you can't apply for credit, nor can anyone else, because when they go to try to get the credit report, it's not given. It's the easiest, fastest way to do it. Number 4, your Social Security number. Please don't give your Social Security number out to anybody. The majority of folks who ask for it don't really need it, so don't provide it to them. And don't carry your Social Security card on your person. It's not necessary. Number 5, speaking in public on your phone. I don't know about you, but I've heard many people give out their home address. You hear them give out their phone number, you know, where they were born. I'm going to tell you, if anybody's around listening to that, they could pick up a lot of information and get their identity in many different ways. Number 6, have some really strong antivirus malware on your computer just to make sure you can keep the majority of those hackers out. And if the hackers do get in, which they may, then the important thing is to have different strong passwords. What do I mean by that? Well, you have passwords with upper and lowercase letters, some special features, and some numbers. I know it's a pain, but if they come in and get one of them, they have to come back and rehack to get another one, and they're unlikely to do that. So it's very important not to have the exact same one on all of your major accounts, especially your financial accounts, making it that way. So these are the top 7 measures you can take to not have your identity stolen. So go back, look at your procedures, and take the time to go through each one of these and eliminate those, areas where you could have issues. So until next time, enjoy.